Here you go. Here's the table creation statement for the word count table. We have two columns there, one with word which is a primary key, and count, which is an int with a default value of 1. Here's the insert statement that we saw on the slide. As one might expect, when conflict happens in the word column, you increment the count by 1 for that particular row. So let's run the select statement. Here we go. We have word as apple and the count as 2. The word banana has a count of 1. Here's one more practical use case where you can perform in-place updates based on certain criteria. Here's a phone book table with two columns, name and phone number, name being the primary key as one might expect. So here is a sample insert statement wherein you specify the name and phone number as Sam and then a dummy phone number. Here is something that we saw on the previous slide on conflict of name. You can always set a field by using an excluded dot to reference the row's value that was excluded. So that is, if this row had led to a conflict where Sam previously had a different phone number, then you can use this phone number to update your row. So this way, Sam's phone number will now be updated to this new number. There is one problem with this though. That is, if the phone number had been null, then Sam's number would be deleted. So you'd basically have a record that says Sam and null as a phone number. To make sure that we keep track of the last known phone number, we can perform a conditional update. That is, we can set the phone number to excluded.phone number only when the phone number is not equal to an empty string or null. Let's see this as part of a demo. This is a demo for the phone book example. So first up, the table creation statement is up here. Nothing special. Name is just the primary key and phone number is a text. Now we're going to insert the phone book. The record is Sam containing a phone number. On conflict, we have an update. However, Sam doesn't have, there was no record Sam because the table creation just happened here. To confirm that the record was inserted, select star from phone book and we'll see this particular record up here. So this is where the drawback was shown here. So if we have a statement that says insert into phone book and then we insert null for Sam's phone number, at that point a conflict would happen, and since we are taking the excluded phone number into account for updation, Sam's phone number would now become null. That can be confirmed through another select statement. So there you go. And finally, to make sure that we don't do something rash, that is, we don't accidentally delete the last known phone number of Sam, first thing, let's go ahead and undo the change, and when we run the select statement again, you'll see that Sam's phone number is back. And to make sure that Sam's phone number doesn't get accidentally removed, we perform an update only when the phone number is not empty or when the phone number is not null. So there we go. When we run this and then run our select statement, we see that Sam's previous phone number is there as is. That concludes this demo of safely updating row values when a conflict occurs.